Good morning, gentlemen. Our objective for this class is to draw an ellipse using the two common methods. One, the circular method or the concentric circle method, and the rectangle method. The first method I'll be using is the concentric circle method. All right. So this is an ellipse. As you know, ellipse has major axis, which is the longer side of the oval shape. It also has a minor axis, which is the reduced side or the squashed side. To start this ellipse, the first thing to do is to establish my center line. So I will go up to my layer property and I will click on my center line. I ensure that orthogonal mode is on, and I'll click line or type L, and I'll draw enter. Space bar to draw next line. I just click anywhere here, then I go up, enter. I then click this, then move it to the center. Well, yeah, we're using the central method, so, and I click this there. These lines are way too thick, so I need to reduce line weight thickness for those. So I'm gonna click here, go to properties, and change the line weight thickness from 0.3 to probably make it 0.3, which might be good. That's still a little thick, but it's okay. All right. Now, our first step is to go, next step is to go to our construction layer. So I click on my construction layer. Next, I need to draw two circles for this. Draw two circles. So I draw one first circle, should have a radius or diameter equivalent to the major axis. And the second circle should have a diameter equivalent to the smaller circle. So I click here, my center, bring that out, click there, first circle. Hit space bar to reactivate, click here, left click, then go up to my minor axis. So we have that. Next step is to divide the circumference into 12 equal parts. So to do that, we click divide. DIV, so divide, enter. Select object to be divided. Select object to be divided. I click here. Object to be divided, I click here. So I click select object to be divided. I click here. Enter number of segments. I want to divide this into 12 equal parts. So I type 1, 2, enter. What happened? This has been divided, but guess what? We don't see any signs of division. Can someone tell me how I correct that problem? I'm not seeing the divisions. How do I fix that? I type P type or DDP type, enter. It will bring up this box. Currently I have just a point, but a point will not be visible on a line. So I'm gonna change to something like this. All right, so I click this. Then I'm gonna change, I might want to change the size, reduce it or increase it. Next, click on this one, set size in absolute unit. What this does is that it prevents the node from adjusting and staying in that direction. So it makes the size of the node fixed, pretty much fixed, right? Okay, now these become visible. Our next step is to draw lines through all of these points. And to do that, we could use radiated lines. So you could click draw, could be done several ways. You could click here, line through that, or we could click a shortcut command to draw this, ray, click that, specify center, and then we click here, deactivate orthogonal mode. So we have one here. Oh, guess what? This is not clicking onto these points. Why that is so? That is so because node is not activated. So to activate node, we type DS for drawing setting, click enter. This brings up a dialog box and see right here, nodes is deactivated. So if ever you're drawing and you realize that you're not able to click onto the divisions, it's because this is not active. So we click node. It's also important to note that if this is deactivated, all of these will be deactivated. So at times you might be drawing and you realize that, hey, my line is not snapping onto the end point or the middle point or any point, is because this is deactivated. All right, very important. Okay, now space bar to reactivate my last. No, we don't want that. So again, I go to ray. You could type ray, R-A-Y, enter. Click the center here. Then you touch there, touch, there, one there, here, there, and one there again, and one there, and there. Escape. So now we end up with 12 equal parts. Now we have all this excess here, which we really don't want. You could let them stay, or you could trim them off if you want. I hate to see them, so I'm gonna trim them. So I'm gonna type TR, enter, enter 2 times. And if you look down here, you will notice we have some options. We have fence, we have cross, we have project, we have edge, we have erase. I use fence. What fence does, everything that you touch will be erased. So I click here, I create a line, I go there, here, and I come up here, here, there, and I click all the way around back here. But once I'm done, you must click enter. So enter, and everything went just like that. So we have this all nice and clean. All right. Now, our next step is the rule states that you draw vertical lines down, these, and carry these across. So the points where these points are important. At the points where the radiating lines cut the circle, we're gonna highlight them. Now, I don't like the fact that my construction line, but that both lines have the same color. So I'm gonna change one of them. So change this to that line, next construction line. Now I'm gonna draw some lines across these. Again, I could use a command called X line. So type XL, enter. And for XL, these draw construction lines either horizontally, vertically, or inclined. I want these to be horizontal. Again, you could simply draw a line from here to there, here to there, but I'm gonna use horizontal. As this is beamed, I want to, sort of use advanced features. Click there, enter. So we draw those there. All right, again, probably I shouldn't have cleaned up the first time. I should just wait here to clean up these. The next step is to draw some vertical lines from these points downward. For this, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to, so here, well, it's good to number these. It's always best to number these. So I'm gonna number these, you know, for simplicity. Single line text, and I go to text, specify my text height, want to be about that, angle 0, enter, and I label this 1, this also 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Click outside. Well, it's good to know. You probably could number these two. So 1 goes to 1. So this would have been 12, 11. This is 10. This is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, click outside, then escape. So the rule, this might look fussy. You really don't need to do this inside one right here. You don't even need to do them, but I just do it because some person might find it difficult. The rule states here that at the point where we now need some vertical lines. So 1 will blend with 1. Let me use annotation to sort of explain this. So 1 here, let me use this color. So 1 here, 3 here would come down and meet with 3 here. So here will be 1 point. Oh, we didn't bring that across for no. The small ones go across. Oh, guess what? The small ones goes across. The big one, the small one goes across. I think I did this wrong. The small one goes across, yeah? The small one goes across and the big one comes down. So the small ones goes across. Come on, guys. You don't realize that sorry, make a mistake. We did this already, you know. My goodness. So the small ones goes across and the big ones go down. So big one go down to meet with the small one to form the ellipse. Big one goes down, small one goes across to meet with that to form the ellipse. Yeah, small one goes across, this goes down to meet with that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, son?
What about the vertical lines that you said you're going to draw? To meet
I'm about to do them. I was just explaining how the principle to get these. Yeah? Yeah, man, I'm gonna draw them. So you don't realize that story make a mistake, man. So make a mistake, you know. The small ones these lines should intersect at the point where the minor axis cut the circle here. So this is the only correct one. So all of those are incorrect. So these should be deleted. So I'm gonna go again, XL for X line, enter, horizontal, and is the small ones that need to go across. So we click here, here. I'm using the wrong layer, guys. Here, escape. I'm using the wrong layer. Change layer to change to construction. All right. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna draw a line. I'm gonna just draw a line and copy and change to a different layer. I'm gonna draw a line and then copy and paste it, copy to different location. engage orthogonal mode, engage that. All right, escape. So I'm going to copy this, copy. All right, CO for copy, enter. Select object to be copied, this, enter. Specify the base point here. So I go and I deactivate orthogonal mode and I touch this point, touch right here, touch here, touch here, touch here. And for the lower ones, I will need to hold it at a different location. I need to hold it here. So select this, copy, CO, enter. I'm gonna grab it, grip it from here because I want this to go up. There, there, here, there. All right, escape. Now we have some points. Our points are, we have 1 point here. I'm going to use a little circle to identify those points. You don't really need to do this. I'm just going through this because I might be using this video for a lower school also. So we could, so this is 1 point. Here is 1 point. We could even fillet. We could do so many, we could even fillet this. F, enter. We could touch this, touch that. Oh, want a radius of 0. All right, let me not take this thing too deep. All right, so let's identify the points. There are so many ways in which we could do this. All right, so 1 point would have been here. Here is 1 point. 1 point is here. Another point is here. Next point would have been here. Another point would have been here. 1 point here. 1 point there. Another point would have been here. Another point here. 1 point would have been here. 1 here. Another point here. And the final point would have been here. All right. Now, the next step is to draw the ellipse. So for that, we're gonna use spline. So we type SPL for spline, or click on draw. I love to use shortcut key, and we'll use this, which is spline. All right. Now I need to change to my outline layer, my outline layer. Outline, where is outline? Where is my outline again? Outline right here, right, outline. So then I'm gonna start to plot. So I click here, click there, click here, click there, click this, click there, click this, that, click here, click there, click here, click there, and then I'm gonna pull it out a little bit, pull it out here, then click enter. If you don't pull it out a little bit, it will not give you a nice curve here. Then I'm gonna trim, TR, enter, enter 2 times.